Good morning, everyone. My name is Garrett Murillo with Murillo's Auto Detailing, and we're in Rocklin, California today. And today I'm going to show you my maintenance process on this Chevy truck that we have here.
All right, Garrett, how do you like to start your maintenance?
Yeah, so typically we like to start on the inside. We'll go ahead, I do all the vacuuming, and then my partner Chloe will be doing all the hard plastics. We move forwards to backwards, and then we'll go ahead and start on the exterior with the wash.
Now, this is a maintenance. How often do you service it?
This one is once a month. We initially did the first detail about 4 months ago, I'd say. We did the interior detail, leather conditioning, and then we did a wax on the outside. So now we're just maintaining it, keeping up on it.
Now, one thing about this owner, he has dogs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pet hairs in there.
Yeah.
How do you tackle that? And is that an extra fee or included in the maintenance?
So for him, we do it including the maintenance. He's been really good to us. Since we did the full detail, it's really not hard to get all of it out. With the vacuum, majority comes up, and then we just do a quick brush with our pet hair tool. It's pretty much all up by then, so.
Hey, I heard some dogs, their hairs are easier than others.
100%.
This one easy?
Yeah, this one's pretty easy. It really depends on the carpet too. Some are like really bad to get out. This one, the carpet's overall not too bad, and then the hair's pretty long, so it's not as much of a hassle to deal with.
So Garrett, I see this car has a lot of items. How do you handle this? Do you remove everything? Do you put them in bags? Do you let them be?
Yeah, so it really depends on the car too. Most of the times we'll just let them be. Like we have the floor mats over there on the garage. So we'll take those out and then do a separate vacuum. But everything else will usually stay in. We'll kind of just move it around, put it back to where it goes.
Nice. And then you've had this customer for 4 months, so he's aware of your style.
Yeah, yeah. He's super easy to deal with. Love him a lot.
Don't you love customers like that? Like, they just let you do your work and then be like, thank you so much.
Yeah, dude, he's super simple.
Yeah.
So easy to work with. It's really a pleasure doing his vehicle every time, especially with our guys across the street.
No.
Very easy to deal with.
You ever have any hard to deal with customers? Maybe they're extra picky, or maybe they're like, give you headaches.
Yeah, so we did a boat a while back, and it took like a 2-step correction. We waxed it, and the only thing he was really nitpicky about was under the boat where the engine bay is, kind of. He said that we kind of missed that area. But he wasn't too worried about it. I mean, we spent a lot of time on the car, so we really don't get complaints. Maybe just a little thing here or there, but we don't really get called back, or luckily, thankfully, we haven't had anyone ask for a refund or anything like that. One thing we do here, when there's pet hair all over the plastics, I like to take this vacuum attachment, pick them all up.
Oh, that helps?
Yeah.
Does that also help with the seats? Or that's a different tool?
Seats, carpet, plastics, everything. Really good.
Yeah. All right, Garrett, so what tools are you using for the dog hair removal?
It's a great question. So typically we use the little Analon brush. It's like a triangle with a little circle in the middle. To be completely honest, I don't know what this guy's called. It's usually for cat hair, I think. But it just has 2 little blades on each side. And it kind of digs in the fibers. Same with the Analon. So we use those 2. And then on the corners, I'll use this guy right here. Yep. I wish it was this easy every single time we did the carpets.
That was easy, man. You made it look too easy, Garrett.
Yeah, I wish it was always that easy. It's never that easy. So, yeah, these, like I said, just a good quality carpet, keeping up on it, making sure it doesn't get embedded will really help in the process of taking it back out.
Hey, Garrett, so I see you going the extra mile for the customer, putting the blanket back. It does set you back a little bit.
Yep.
But you're going the extra mile.
Yes, sir.
Have there ever been a situation where you were supposed to do something simple and it took you way longer?
Every single time we did detail, every time. So it was maybe 2 months ago, and we had a Kia Sorento or something. It was an SUV. Just called out for a regular detail, not too bad. It wasn't too bad. And so when we got there, he told us that was it a ham or a turkey? I think it was a Thanksgiving ham, Thanksgiving ham spilled in the trunk, and he wanted us to deal with that. And it took us like an extra, I think, 2.5 hours, because we had to start taking the plastics out of the trunk, start moving around stuff, extract every surface in the trunk. And so it's just situations like that when they don't tell you something until you get there, especially Thanksgiving. What was it, a ham, I think? So, you know, there's like thick grease that was inches thick on the bottom plastics, and so it was a whole situation.
Now, Garrett,
Yeah.
you've been detailing for 3 years. You're 19.
Sir.
You have your prices. Was that an extra fee, or was it included in the price?
So that time I did misquote on it. We did it for just the price. It was a military member, so we just kept it at that price. I would like to raise it, but sometimes once we already start getting in there and going, it's just kind of too late at that point. So kept it at the same price. If you have a situation like that, which I'm sure you have, let me know what you do in the comments below. So once the vehicles are on the maintenance plan, I mean, it's pretty easy to get the pet hair out. I literally just vacuumed this section. I didn't use my tools or anything. And it's pretty much, I mean, spotless from pet hair. So just keeping up on it, doing that deep cleaning first time around really helped make it easy.
And now you and your partner, you guys are moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
For the maintenance, do you have your structure down, or you're still trying to perfect it?
For the maintenance, it's pretty much down. Maybe a few tweaks here and there that we could do. Other than that, it's pretty much down.
And how long on average should a maintenance take you? For example, this one.
On average, it's about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour 30 at most. I like to stay around that range just because, you know, once you start going 2 hours, spending more time, 2.5, 3 hours on things that really don't need to be done, you'll just completely crush your margins. So we're about an hour 15, hour and a half.
Now let me challenge you a little bit, Garrett. Why not 30 minutes to 45 minutes with 2 people?
That's a good question. So, I mean, I think it really comes down to the pop-up time and takedown time. If we could work on that a little bit more, maybe fine-tune a few more things, it could be about an hour, I think, would be probably the best time.
Oh, so you're including taking out the setting up?
Yeah, so that's all the time that we talk to our customers, make sure we spend a few minutes with them, you know, check up on them, do our pop-up, pack down, so it includes all that time. So this is our, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is our 5th car in this community. We usually have our street signs posted down kind of anywhere anyone can see. And so we've done our car, 1 up here, 2 across the street and 1 here. So that's, what is that, 4 on the street. And then we service a Tesla right down the street as well. So we're in this neighborhood pretty frequently. I like this neighborhood a lot. Everyone's super nice, as well as there's a lot of work. So we're about 5 cars in this neighborhood. I want to take it over too. So
now, people see your sign, they see what you do. What's the first question they ask you?
How much is it? What's the price? And so I always say to that, like, you know, they're always like, so what's the price on this? And it's like, well, what do you want? Do you want the inside, the outside? Do you want it waxed? So it kind of varies. And sometimes if you tell them the price up front, they'll just, okay, thank you, and go off on about their day. So what's the price is definitely the most popular question amongst them.
And I know customers who don't know about detailing, they're comparing what you do to car washes.
100%.
So do you feel you have to educate them first before you shoot the price?
Yeah.
Or just shoot the price and let them decide?
So depending on the detail you are, it's always best to kind of give them a quick rundown of what it will include. I had someone text me on the street asking for a wash on their SUV, and I sent them my website, told them a little bit about what it's about, sent them the price, and I never heard anything back from them. So I'm assuming they thought, you know, $75 is too much for just a wash on their SUV. Maybe it's just a car wash, which is not. So educating them, giving them, you know, a quick rundown of what it includes will really help kind of sell your service. So I'm setting up all of our equipment for the exterior. Chloe's gonna be finishing up on the floor mats now, so everything's done on the inside. I set up my ladder on this side. I'll start the appearance up top and kind of work my way to the bottom. Then we'll foam it over. Chloe will be doing the contact wash, and then I'll start on the wheels. So just setting up everything for the exterior now.
All right, Garrett, what's the finishing touches on your maintenance?
So we'll do the windows. If the door jams need it, we'll do the door jams. Chloe's going to do the tire dressing, and then that'll pretty much be it for this appointment.
Now, for maintenance customers,
Yeah.
do you have them come out? Do you send them a text message, or do you just go and get payment?
Yeah, so for all my customers, we take payment after. Same thing with maintenance. They could do it online. I mean, if they don't want to talk to us, they don't have to talk to us. But we usually do everything in person. If not, we could send them a pay link on Venmo or with my card. Thank you guys for watching. This was our maintenance process. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So we're in the Rockland, Folsom, Fair Oaks, and surrounding areas. If you ever need a detail, our information will be in the description down below. Thank you guys.